welcome to E-Town News, जहां आपको मिलेगा डेली डोज ऑफ बॉलीवुड न्यूज, फैशन ट्रेंड्स, टीवी एंड सोशल मीडिया से जुड़े हर अपडेट. A show which gives you the day's lowdown of all the best happenings in the world of glamour. तो इंतजार किस बात का? Let's take a look at today's headlines.
बॉलीवुड की कौन सी जोड़ियां सेलिब्रेट करने वाली हैं अपने पार्टनर्स के साथ फर्स्ट दिवाली?
Wishing everyone a very very happy Diwali. Stay safe. My nutritionist and fitness trainers Mehak and Praveen, okay, so they know I love food and they know that during Diwali or during the festivals I'll be like
let me go,
ये थोड़ा सा खा लूं, घर पे बनाया है इन्होंने, and like you know.
वरुण धवन, यामी गौतम और दिया मिर्जा के लिए ये दिवाली है सबसे स्पेशल. बाकी बॉलीवुड सेलेब्स में से ये एक्टर्स सबसे ज्यादा धूमधाम से सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं दिवाली. इन सेलेब्स के एक्स्ट्रा स्पेशल सेलिब्रेशन की क्या है वजह? तो इसकी वजह है इनकी हाल ही में हुई शादी. जी हाँ, कई बॉलीवुड सेलिब्रिटीज ने इस साल की है शादी और दिवाली के खास मौके पर इन्हीं सेलेब्स की बात करेंगे जो अपनी फर्स्ट दिवाली शादी के बाद साथ सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं. वरुण धवन, नताशा दलाल. वरुण धवन और नताशा दलाल के लिए ये दिवाली दूसरी हो सकती थी अगर 2020 में प्लान्ड तरीके से इनकी शादी हो गई होती, लेकिन पैंडेमिक की वजह से इन लव बर्ड्स ने अपनी वेडिंग को किया पुश और फाइनली जनवरी 24, 2021 को इनकी हुई शादी, जहां पूरा बॉलीवुड साथ आया नजर. और वरुण धवन की वाइफ नताशा दलाल इज नोन फॉर सेलिब्रेटिंग इंडियन फेस्टिवल्स इन अ ग्रैंड वे. नताशा दलाल ने शादी से पहले ही वरुण धवन के लिए रखा था करवा चौथ का व्रत. ऐसे में नताशा दलाल की दिवाली भी होगी शानदार. यामी गौतम, आदित्य धर. यामी गौतम और आदित्य धर हर सेलिब्रेशन को पब्लिक आई से दूर क्लोज फैमिली और फ्रेंड्स के बीच ही मनाना पसंद करते हैं. इसी साल जून 4, 2021 को अचानक यामी गौतम और आदित्य धर ने अपनी शादी की अनाउंसमेंट करके सबको चौंका दिया था, क्योंकि किसी को कानों कान खबर नहीं थी कि ये एक दूसरे को डेट कर रहे थे. ऐसे में यही एक्सपेक्ट किया जा सकता है कि इनकी शादी की तरह इनकी दिवाली भी रहेगी एक लो की अफेयर. दिया मिर्जा, वैभव रेखी. दिया मिर्जा और वैभव रेखी ने तमाम स्टेरियोटाइप्स को तोड़ते हुए एक खास अंदाज में 15 फरवरी 2021 को की शादी. दिया मिर्जा और वैभव रेखी ने डिच किए रिचुअल्स लाइक कन्यादान, विदाई. यही नहीं, दे इनवाइटेड फीमेल पंडित फॉर शादी. अब इस यूनिक शादी स्टाइल के बाद एक्सपेक्ट यही किया जा सकता है कि इनकी दिवाली भी होगी बिल्कुल हटके. गौहर खान, जैद दरबार. गौहर खान और जैद दरबार ने अपनी शादी को बना दिया एक कंप्लीट सोशल मीडिया अफेयर. मीडिया से लेकर पैप्स हर कोई इनवाइटेड थे इन गौहर खान एंड जैद दरबार वेडिंग, और खुद गौहर खान और उनकी फैमिली ने शादी की इनसाइड पिक्चर्स और विजुअल्स को शेयर किया था. ऐसे में एक्सपेक्ट किया जा सकता है इनकी पहली दिवाली भी होगी खूब जोर शोर के साथ और सोशल मीडिया पर इसकी झलक जरूर आएगी नजर. राहुल वैद्य, दिशा परमार. जुलाई 16 को राहुल वैद्य और दिशा परमार ने भी वेरी मच लाइक जैद दरबार एंड गौहर खान पूरे सोशल मीडिया बज़ के साथ की शादी. खुद ब्राइड दिशा परमार ने अपने फैंस के साथ शेयर की हर पल की झलक, और दिशा परमार राहुल वैद्य की टीम ने तो लिटरली चलाया था सोशल मीडिया पर कैंपेन. साथ ही ये दोनों हैं काफी एक्टिव ऑन सोशल मीडिया. ऐसे में फैंस को इनकी दिवाली की भी पूरी अपडेट मिलती रहेगी. बॉलीवुड के इन कपल्स की दिवाली डेफिनेटली होगी शानदार, एंड वी विश यू ऑल अ वेरी हैप्पी एंड सेफ दिवाली.
Hello everyone, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Speak Easy. My guest today is very, very special. She's been keeping it real for a while now, and in this industry, trust me, that's not easy. She's been choosing great projects and I'm so delighted to meet her such a long time. This is a Diwali special and who better than to make it more delightful? Shraddha Kapoor!
So nice to see you again. It's been so long.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you have your days, but you always seem to focus on the positive thing, which can be difficult. I want to know how you do that so easily.
Really, thank you so much. First of all, I have to say that it's so nice to see you seeing you in this room, doing this, chatting with you. It's been a very long time. I think this pandemic has just put so many things into perspective. It's also made us miss people, and it's also made us feel like it's nice to see each other again after a while. So it's so nice to just, I think, get back on set after a while as well. It feels really, really good, and it's nice to see that, you know, life is kind of getting back to normal. I think people are also kind of just
settling in,
because it's been settling in, and I think it's been so stressful, right? Like this lockdown and the pandemic has been so stressful for a lot of people on so many levels. So whatever I've heard is that people are feeling better, but it was a very hard time for a lot of people. So yeah. I think I try to be an optimistic person as much as possible. But also sometimes it's important also to try to be realistic. I think to try to strike that balance between, you know, being positive and being realistic as well about what's happening around. And but I think that just having optimism and being hopeful is a nice feeling, and it's also soothing to be like that. It's self-soothing, and I think also people around you could also do with that energy. But sometimes it gets really hard. I mean, I feel like we are very, very, very blessed. We're very privileged. We're very blessed, and the way that people have had it during this lockdown, I can't even imagine it, and I can't even fathom it. So just been hoping for things to just keep getting better.
So rightly put. And like I said, it's also a Diwali special because, you know, festivals are the time that we want to be with family, and we feel like slightly more normal when things around us are bright and beautiful and well lit.
Yes.
A, what are your plans? And B, I also want to know, you know, how Diwali used to be and how we used to celebrate, how you used to celebrate before.
So I love Diwali. I love the whole thing with diyas and with the food, with the sweets, and with you know, the whole togetherness that comes with Diwali, where you meet your friends and your family and everything. I think this year I'm really looking forward to, like every year, to spend it with family. It's that time where mostly you're not shooting, or mostly you're just taking a few days off. And so I'm looking forward to the time with family and just being at home, lighting up the house. It's fun. It's fun to do that together.
And dressing up in all these gorgeous outfits that you keep putting.
That also, it's nice to dress up as well. But I love like just being with fam and just spending time with family, and then all the faral, the Diwali, so I mean, I don't know how to say it in Hindi, basically all the food
and the sweets.
And the sweets and all of that will get made. My God, I'm just thinking about it, and I'm just like, come on, hurry up, Diwali, come fast.
Also, I'm like, by the way, if you don't know, Shraddha's a foodie. And which is, I don't think it's possible that you don't know, but I'm saying that you also let go around the time. I know you're shooting, so I know for actors it's tricky, right? Because you're like, I have to look exactly, continuity. I'm like, wahi, ek inch. So I want to know how tricky, how do you do that?
It's difficult, I'll be very honest with you, okay? So I, my nutritionist and fitness trainers, Mehak and Praveen, okay? So they know I love food. And they know that during Diwali or during the festivals, I'll be like,
let me go.
ये थोड़ा सा खा लो, घर पे बनाया है इन्होंने, and like, you know. So then they're like, अच्छा ठीक है, but you have to make up for it with your other meals, and you have to work out and all of that. Which is also right, because it's like to strike that balance, and also health over, you know, just gorging on a lot of unhealthy food. But I feel like if you're balanced, you must have your chaklis, you must have the modaks, and modak is actually not very unhealthy, because it's steamed. If you make it also with like good and
then rice covering and all of that.
Rice covering and all of that.
Look at us.
And
Look at us. We just got a little diverted here. But anyway.
But I love talking about food, love eating. I mean, just get lost in that. So it's like, I think if you strike a balance, you're good.
You're good.
So I try to do that.
Talking about normalcy, I think one thing that we all have really missed is travel. I have, right? And of course, the anxiety that comes with traveling now is another level. You could take one little gap and you did go somewhere, right?
Yes.
So tell me about that, and how traveling now is different.
I think it's opening up now. Things are opening up. and I love traveling. I love unique experiences that Booking.com also offers to you. That's something that's totally down my alley.
Yeah.
I love going to places, learning about, you know, what's the local thing there, or eating local foods, or visiting museums, or sightseeing, or walking around in nature. Just absolutely love it. So I'm all for the unique experiences. I mean, sometimes the gap to travel also becomes elongated, so there you know, so the missing also happens a lot, right? Like you yearn to travel, so that's also a nice feeling. So I hope that maybe for New Year's, maybe I'll go off somewhere, have a unique experience. Looking forward to that. Explore maybe a place I've never explored before. It's always fun to do that as well.
Also, you know, I particularly think like for actors, and you know, of course, everybody knows you're massively popular here, and you walking down in the street does cause a little bit of furore at times, even though you do it. More than others, I see you taking that चलो चले जाते हैं मास्क पहन के ऑटो राइड कर लिया है ना श्रद्धा that also because you're someone who's also, like I said, you know, you've been keeping it real for a while, but you know, trying to not walk with the entire entourage all the time and all of that. So tell me how difficult that becomes. And of course, when you're outside the country and traveling, you can let go, you know, you can finally not bother if your food is stuck in the teeth and then a paparazzi is not clicking.
But you know, Rudrani, I don't know if I've shared this with you before, but when I was a kid, I was very serious. I used to tell my parents that I want a pink rickshaw. And I want my own pink rickshaw, and I want to drive it or ride it or whatever you call it. And so I've always, I thought that it's the most convenient way to commute.
And airy, Bombay garmi mein.
Airy. Of course, Bombay ki garmi mein bhi, but now we're getting into little cooler weather in Bombay, so I'm looking forward to that. You know, that lovely breeze coming into the rick. But so I've always enjoyed rick rides, and I feel like that, you know, when you're attached to a childhood thing, pink rickshaw, chahiye, please may I have a pink rickshaw. Never happened. So cute. Didn't happen. It's okay though. But I will travel in it whenever I can.
A lot of rickshaws are waiting for you too.
Whenever I can. But yeah, I think it's also, it's nice to get out of the country, or even within the country. We have such beautiful places in India which I've not had an opportunity to explore. So I really hope that, you know, I can do that as well. Yeah, and I think that traveling also really nurtures you in so many ways and opens your eyes to so many things and different ways of thinking as well. Yeah.
Can we talk about the kind of varied projects that you have lined up? They have the, you know, Sridevi's link to it.
Yes.
You're doing Chalbaz in London, and of course you have Nagin. And then you have the one with Ranbir that you're already shooting for and that we saw pictures about. And then even more, right? You have so much more lined up.
So, my next film is going to be the film with Love Ranjan and Ranbir and Dimple Ma'am and an amazing cast. And super fun experience. We're shooting for it. It's going really well. It's amazing to be in front of the camera after so long. It feels great. And before the other two films that you mentioned, there's actually going to be something else that may come up. So I'm excited about that as well.
But what is something else? You must tell, na?
Soon.
Soon. Thank you so much, Shraddha. If you could wish everybody Happy Diwali to you.
Happy Diwali to you also, and wishing everyone a very happy Diwali. Stay safe.
Coming up on the show.
Hi everyone, this is Rakul and wishing you all a very happy Diwali. Small request this Diwali, let's keep it environment friendly, let's not burst crackers, and let's use that money instead to help each other. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Speak Easy. This is a Diwali special and I have a very special guest today with me. She's super talented, extremely down to earth, and I'm very fond of her. She is the beautiful Rakul. Hello.
Hello.
No more Zoom conference.
I
Yay!
know. This is like a interview, face-to-face interview after what, 2 years?
Yeah, happy belated birthday. जितने भी miss
thank
किए हमने
you,
सब.
thank you.
I hope you had a great one.
Yes, I did. I was shooting through the birthday, so it was just on my birthday that I'd taken an off, so I had a good time.
This is a Diwali special episode, and you, by the way, look like you can walk into a Diwali party in this beautiful Sonakshi Raj outfit.
Thank you.
But tell me, I think in the time of Diwali, I feel like the best time to get dressed. Of course, it's family, friends, fun, but then dressing up is really high on our list.
Actually, to be very honest, on my list, it's gone down because I dress up every day.
That's true.
Because you have to dress up every day for shoots. So when it's an off, whether it's Diwali, whether it's Dussehra, whatever it is, right? I shy away from getting ready. I really am that person who wants to be home and be like, I don't want to get ready. I don't want to wear heavy clothes. I want to be in my easiest clothes and enjoy the festival. Of course, when you go to a party, then you will. But I was telling you the honest truth.
So, what's your usual choice?
Anything that I'm comfortable in, yeah. It depends what kind of a Diwali party. If it's a workplace sort of a Diwali party, then you'll obviously deck up and dress up, and there'll be photographers. And then if it's family and friends, then there'll be something that you can also have fun in and really, dance and enjoy and eat all that food.
Eat all the food. What's your favorite Diwali memory till now? Let's go there.
I don't know about favorite, but I have this distinct, which I've mentioned in interviews earlier. I think I was 8 or 9 years old, and we used to play Diwali, obviously, like any other child, burst crackers. And my dad gave me and my younger brother a 500 rupee note, and he said, just burn it. And we didn't understand, and he said, this is exactly what you do every year, and now you've grown up enough for me to, tell you that this is what you're doing. And now, then he said, and we didn't understand, nahi, because humko to milte the 10 rupees. So we were like, 500, how we'll burn? If you wanted candy or you wanted ice cream, 10 rupees, 20 rupees. And then he said, now go and buy something from this. So they took us, we got some chocolates and sweets, and then we distributed on the street.
That's
so I remember after that, after I think the age of 9 or 10, I never burst crackers. Never.
I've met her parents, so I know, I can imagine uncle saying that right now to me.
Yeah, you have.
They're lovely. And both your mother and father, and I'm very, very fond of them as well.
Thank you.
So I want to know, are you going to still be mean and not let them have stuff on Diwali and still say that you're going to replace all your cake with your...
No, but there's a healthy...
I
I always tell them, I said, choose the healthy alternative. But घर पे बना लो. बचपन में खाते थे. It's just that there's been so much exposure, and these are all, like, see, I'm a true believer, these are all selling gimmicks, okay? And people fall for it with all those beautiful ads and gulab jamun ka rassa nikalta hua. And I'm like, and then people say, oh, we are enjoying, but enjoyment is when your body is enjoying
That's
it.
true.
It's for their own good. So, yeah, they hate it, but I always...
But you let them go na abhi. Abhi this time, I'm sure you also let go na in a Diwali. Kya karne wale ho aap?
No, I don't eat sugar.
At all?
No. Like you saw the pictures I posted on my cake birthday with so many cakes. They were all healthy cakes. So I've eaten like one full cake in 24 hours.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You've just walked the ramp. I want to know, does that, and in this beautiful outfit, but I want to know, is there that fear always?
That's one thought which is always on my
Henna?
mind or on anybody's mind. Before, but it used to be more earlier.
Yeah.
Not anymore. And I make sure that I wear my most comfortable pair of heels because also a lot depends on how easy the outfit is.
Can I just say, talking about Diwali, and as cheesy as this is going to sound, there's a lot of dhamaka that you're doing. How many films do we have, Rakul? Oh my God, and you haven't announced a few.
Yes.
Mayday, Attack, then of course the Untitled with Akshay Kumar, and you have Dr. G. Listen.
And thank God.
Thank God, you have more.
And then there's an RSVP film. And then there are 2 other films I haven't announced.
This is crazy. But I'm
This is
so
great.
proud of you.
But the point is that it's the last year's work and this year's work all coming together, which is why it sounds so much. I mean, I've been just waiting eagerly for theatres to open up, films to start coming out, because, unfortunately, people only remember me from De De Pyar De, being the... And I'm like, बहुत काम कर लिया, उसके बाद आना चाहिए बाहर, I've been shooting.
Dr. G, I saw you were shooting. That must have been so
Dr.
much
G
fun.
is wrapped, Akshay Sir's film's wrapped, and I've finished. I'm shooting Thank God right now. Attack is ready, Mayday is done. I'm getting into the RSVP film soon. So, yeah.
All the very best.
Thank you.
Happy Diwali to you.
Thank you. Happy Diwali to you too.
Thank you. If you can tell everybody a little message, do you want to give them?
Hi everyone, this is Rakul and wishing you all a very, very, very happy Diwali. Small request this Diwali, let's keep it environment friendly, let's not burst crackers, and let's use that money instead to help each other. Thank you.